Hey, checking Jaisi. Hello, everybody. Nothing was heard in the courts regarding MohBad. The coroner inquest, the ongoing coroner inquest as to the investigation as to the cause of death of MohBad was adjourned so that Adura can come on board to give his own testimony, and he surely will be cross-examined. But sadly, due to the labor strike in Nigeria, in fact, all this strike is as regards to even the judges, you understand? So they are trying to increase their wages. They are asking that there should be increments in their wages. So all this strike is as regards to salary and everything. So workers are angry. They need, an increment in their wages. People are working, and exchange rate is high, cost of living is high, and everything is remaining same. Salary can't remain same when everything else is is skyrocketing. So I think that's a good one for them. So nothing was heard in the court, but the problem is that I just feel everything. I feel kind of down regarding. I feel kind of down that not that I'm thinking that they're going to compromise, but I just feel. I just feel like people are all over the place. They are trying to distract the justice for MohBad. Everything is being watered down. I'm trying to, like others, hang in there, but the autopsy results, anyway, let me not be too urgy about everything. But I'm thinking, they should act promptly. The excitement was that Prime Boy also will be in the courtroom and will be examined. But stories have it that they are asking that Prime Boy, be bailed. He's been granted bail, but his family, they are still looking for the money that he was told to put down for his bail bond and everything. So it's kind of I don't know if he was asked to bring a boy shorties, but the mother sells rice. So I don't know how possible that will work for them. So that also he also has to come and testify in the court of law, so that we'll hear from his own side, because the story is that he's the one that had a fight with MohBad, even though Wunmi watered it down by saying MohBad only had a scar and just minor. So with what Wunmi said, I don't know, maybe, although I learned he's been granted bail even before Wunmi came on board, you understand, to the courts, for the coroner inquest. So I learned he was granted bail, just like the way Naira Marley was granted bail and everything. I think there were just three that were granted bail: himself, Naira Marley, and Sam Larry. But he's not finding it easy because the money, he doesn't have that money. The mother sells rice, the mother sells rice in just front of their home, where MohBad and himself, Prime, were the ones that even built the place for the mother, as in they used their hand to, put the woods together, so it's not like they are buoyant, they are they are struggling. So that is we learned they're coming. Obviously they have to, all these people have to also, because that means all the prime suspects. So Adura was meant to, I was hoping that Adura would have eaten well today and relax. No story like I'm feeling dizzy, I'm sick, but it's kind of very sad that that's not what the court is closed. People were there, people turned up. In fact, many people turned up, but nothing happened. The court isn't opened for anything. Even they're on strike. Labor is on strike. So that's the thing. Now, regarding I know one thing definitely: the police would have submitted their own investigation, those that they interrogated, and everyone that will be cross-examined in the coroner, in the inquest as to the cause of death. They are also going to be cross-examined, like I said, and they are going to put it together by the DPP. They will look any loophole, then they will find the people culpable as culpable. coupled with the result of the autopsy. I don't know why the autopsy is not yet in play. So I'm hoping, no, I hope they are not compromising. I really, really want to believe in the police this time, you know, regarding this MohBad case. I hope nothing, no hanky-panky, no foul play anywhere. I'm believing in them, and I'm believing in the court of justice as well. I'm believing in the court of law. I'm believing in them this time around for MohBad case. So fingers crossed, hopefully when strike is over and, you know, they are back to work, they would obviously have another, the sitting on will be ongoing. It's ongoing for us, and people are turning up. In fact, I saw one guy that's well, will I say area boy? I don't know if what he is in Ikorodu. He was actually boasting, and it wasn't boasting negatively. It was warning people not to come with placards, because people came with placards to the courts displaying pictures of their loved one. People came with what do they call placards displaying "Stop bullying" whoever they are taking side with. You see, Nigerians have to understand one thing: there is nothing like sentiment and emotions when it comes to justice. Justice is facts, evidences. In the court of law, if you are found culpable, then you will be convicted. So it doesn't run with emotion. So the area boy, the area man said one thing. He said it would be very, very silly of people coming with placards to the court of law to come and disrupt the courts. And also, maybe before you know it now, there will be stuff like tear gas. And let me tell you, you'll be found culpable. Public disorder. When you come and be, although if it's peaceful rally, but there's no cause for that yet. It's more or less like whoever you are putting on the placard, are you trying to say that that person, you understand, you can do it in maybe Alausa, go to Alausa or go elsewhere, but that you go to the court, I don't know, anyway, maybe that's the best place, but I feel it's a distraction. Do you understand? It's a distraction. The court of law haven't found anybody culpable. You understand? When it comes to bullying, yeah, you can report to the police if you feel bullied. So, you see, I'm really, I don't know. All that is still part of distraction. If you feel bullied or anything, or you know what to do, go to the police, then do other things. Going to the court of law now to just go and be being sentimental and emotional, it only causes distraction. Anyway, I think that's just what we were made aware of by the area boys in the courts. And can imagine, you know, let me tell you, people, once if you go and misbehave in the courts, you know, courts is meant to be respected. It is the law. Do you see that sign? Nobody's above the law. Behave yourselves. Go to the court if you have to go. And remain silent there. Let them deal with this matter for us. Look into this matter thoroughly. And if anyone is culpable, let them find them culpable, convicted. They should be convicted as soon as possible. And that's it. People like us will turn back and go about our duties. We are just looking to who by MohBad. Now, regarding Will Smith's case, we saw stories. Bilal, who is his ex-assistant, came out to say one kind of thing about this Will Smith's case. You know, I don't believe, but I don't know. I may be totally wrong. But the part that gives me concern is I've been thinking in my head, what could be the reason why Will Smith would take all these bull crabs from the wife, you understand? It's kind of, I don't know. The story is the part that I'm beginning to think, okay, could there be really a problem, a secret that Will Smith knows and the wife also is aware of? And this is the reason why she said, okay, she's not opting in for divorce, but they are just together but no legal divorce. And at the same time, she she bullshits him, she talks down on him. I don't think, and she said this has been ongoing since 2016. What would make Will Smith take all this kind of thing? Even though I'm not really believing what the ex assistant talked on and said that he saw himself and Don't, who is also an actor, having some intimacy, meaning that they are same-sex relationship. So I'm kind of skeptical, especially because of Will's wife. I'm kind of confused in that area, even though I do not believe the ex-manager. But what will give the ex-manager that kind of confidence to lay such kind of allegations against Will Smith, and Will Smith now is PRO have spoken that there will be legal actions taken. If legal actions are taken, then I know that I'm kind of correct here, that that man Bilal is lying. But if legal actions aren't taken, because it's defamation of character and it's a big lawsuit in America, it's not a joke. You understand? So I expect them to take legal actions against this ex-manager, ex-assistant. And, Jada Pinkett, could it be that Jada Pinkett knows more than we really understand? Has she been going through a lot on the ground and she chose to keep quiet? And, that's why she's acting out her anger without her knowing, or and we are saying it like, who does she think she is? Why is she treating Will Smith in such a nasty manner? It's a puzzle for us. We are here to put the dots together. But this is what Billard said about Will Smith on Tisha's talk show. Anyway, I'm expecting legal actions, from both sides, from Don't and Will Smith. I'm expecting it. So that will give me like, okay, good. Because I wonder what gave Billard such confidence. Then Jada, if legal actions are taken, then now we now know the reason why Jada has been so, I use the word nasty, and kind of maybe she's been covering up for Will for some time, and I think she's the one suffering here. Do you make sense for me? Then I've been thinking, why are the kids not saying anything? Like, it's like, yeah, they're seeing what their mom is doing to Dada, and all the on her talk show, how she belittles Will and everything. It's not been very nice, and she said they've been just not together since 2016 and we are in 2023. It's deep. Anyway, with that, we're also waiting that they give us another date for the coroner inquest to continue. Adura, please eat well, be loyal to your brother. We want to know your own side of it. You are a prime suspect, and we're waiting gently and subtly. See you soon.